What's up, Panther fans? Panthers Roar 89, and let's talk a little bit of Panther football. I mean, with the whole number one game or bullshit, haven't exactly had time. Now, see what's going on. We got David, I think it's pronounced Gettleman. I don't want to pronounce that wrong. I like the hire. At first, I didn't really know who it was. But, looking at him, he's a winner. And he knows how to put together winning teams. So, we could use a little bit of that in Carolina. So, I don't really, exactly know a lot about GMs, but I know he's got winning in his background. So, fuck, you can't go against that. So, I like it. A guy with a winning background works for me. Got that much winning, yeah, that's fine with me. Now Chud, he's the coach of the Browns, so you know, is what it is. Enjoy that, Cleveland. I don't know how good of a coach he'll be, but enjoy that. Um, as far as our offense goes, I think we're gonna be all right because there's only so much plays you can even call in a game. I mean, everybody's pretty much got similar playbooks. I mean, some's more run heavy, some pass, but there's only so many routes you can design and so many plays you can call and everything. So I think as long as I think we need to hire somebody pretty experienced. Not I don't want some old fucking guys. Run the ball. I want more of a pass happy guy, but I want somebody experienced. So but we'll still run the ball. I think our offense definitely needs to be balanced. That's for sure. Um, so I just hire somebody kind of more of a balanced offense, maybe a little bit more on the pass side, and I think I think Cam's gonna be fine whatever way we go. The offense be fine. So I think we'll be good to go whoever we decide to hire. Now we got players, you got John Beeson. I don't know what is going to happen with Beast. I want him back for sure. I know we need to trim some fat as far as money wise. And fuck, let's just cut D'Angelo straight up. We don't need this many running backs. Let's cut D'Angelo. He's 29, going to be 30 years old, so fuck. There's no point, after a running back hits 30, it's all downhill pretty much from there. He's got one or two more good years, but what does it really matter? It's a running back. A running back get hurt really on any play, just like anybody else, but it's more likely for a running back to get hurt. There's no point of having three really good running backs, and when we're fucking throwing the ball 30, 40 times anyway. So what's the point of it? If maybe we bring in another receiver or something. God, I'd like to see what Geddes would have done, but he could never get on the fucking field, so what does it matter, I guess, right? So there was something, I guess, wrong with him, or he wasn't performing well in practice, whatever the case may be. But we got Luke Kuechly. He got named Defensive Rookie of the Year by Pro Football Talk or whatever, so that's pretty cool. And that guy's a beast. I didn't like the draft pick, but man, I have to admit when I'm wrong, and I'm fucking wrong, that dude is a beast. And I don't know what we do as far as secondary wise. I mean, you got Gamble, but who knows with that, and then you have Captain, and he's a good nickel corner. I don't like him as a number two. Josh Norman, but then he got benched for Josh Thomas, so it's like, is he really that good, or did he do something to deserve that? I don't know. So I think we really do need to look into getting a corner. I don't know where we really look. I know Sean Smith is a corner for the Dolphins. He's a free agent. I'm pretty sure I know the Dolphins are pretty sure they want to re-sign him. But if we could make him in there with a pretty strong offer, maybe we get him away from there. He's a pretty good fucking corner. He plays good against good receivers. I think he held Fitzgerald like 6 receptions, and it was low yards. It was just short catches. So he's a good corner right there. Draft, maybe we look at a corner. Maybe a safety. I mean, we do need another safety to go on with Godfrey. I'm sorry, but Sherrard Martin, I like the guy. I think he's a good backup safety. And Nakamura, I don't want that fucking guy on my team. He costs us shit. So we need to look at another corner. But our defense is looking. We had a really good defense. You got the Black Cat Charles Johnson, the Kraken Greg Hardy. Maybe we look for a D tackle just to improve that line even more. Um, linebacker wise, as long as we keep Beast, we keep Anderson, obviously keeping Keekly and keep TD, we will be fine as far as that goes. Our linebackers, that's a very good linebacking core. Um, Offensive side of the ball, you got Cam and then you got D'Angelo. I don't know, maybe we cut him. I'd prefer it honestly because I think that opens stuff up for Jonathan. It's a very good back, and Tolbert can get some carries. That is a very good back. So, say we have Tolbert and Stewart back there. I think that's good for us. And then LaFell, man, he's a nice receiver. He really turned into a good receiver this year. Maybe we try to pick up another receiver. I don't know. Maybe if we can clear enough space. I don't know if we could, and I don't even know if they would want to do it. But if we could maybe get a Dwayne Bowe or a Mike Wallace. I don't know if the Steelers or Chiefs are even considering trading those guys, but I mean, look at what the Bears got Marshall for. I think it was like 2 third-round picks or something, and he was one of the best receivers in the league this year. So we maybe we could get one of those guys, and I think it'd be a great addition for the team. So if maybe we could give up a second, a third rounder for one of those guys, I think it'd be worth it. Who the fuck is gonna stop our offense with Mike Wallace and Dwayne Bowe out there with Steve Smith and LaFell? Ain't nobody gonna stop us. And then maybe Geddes can develop into a nice receiver. It's hard to say with him. Just saw him his rookie year, then he got hurt, and now this year he had injury problems. And then when he was able to play, we didn't play him. I didn't understand that. So see what happens there at the receiver position. Greg Olsen, he's coming off of a very nice season. I think he established himself as one of the better tight ends in the league. He's not the best tight end, but hey, he definitely gets the job done. He's a very good tight end. He's basically a fucking wide receiver. Maybe we look to add maybe a better backup tight end. I don't know. We got Gary Barnage. That's funny, he got the touchdown, and then Hartsock, right? Blocking tight ends. So, offensive line, got Jordan Gross, Ryan Cleo. It's a very good group when it's healthy. I think we just had a lot of injury problems. If we keep that group together and make sure everybody's healthy, we're going to be good to go as far as offensive line. So that's, I just thought I'd talk about the team and what we need to kind of look for. So, it's the off season and it fucking sucks. It's definitely the most depressing time of the year when other teams are in the playoffs and your team's sitting at home. But next year we'll be playing in these games. I guarantee it. It's pretty much it for this video. Just thought I'd get some Panther talk out here. So we'll be playing in the playoffs next year. That'll be fun to see. So thanks for watching, and I guess we just got to look forward to the draft now. So thanks for watching, and go Panthers.